Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I made a reservation for a couple days at Maumee Bay State Park, which is about 7-8 miles east of Toledo, Ohio. And I just wanted to camp here to have a place to get hookups for a couple days. And once I got here, I found that it had some interesting features that I thought was worth making a video of to show you what's here. So whenever you're coming through the Toledo area, you might want to camp here if you're coming in your RV. So let me show you around the state park. It's a large park with a lot of lawns and a lot of ponds like this all over the place. They have a few fishing piers. And look at this one right here. It looks like it got really damaged in a storm. This is part of what they call the inland lake. This is their beach, which I think is a really huge beach for a state park like this. And here's the parking lot for day use visitors or people who are camping and then they drive their cars from the campground to here. I'm going to go get a closer up look at it at the shoreline. The sign says avoid swallowing lake water. Now, if this was a weekend, I think she would have much less space to pick from. This is on a Wednesday, so that's why there's not many people here. I went in just ankle deep, and it's too cold for me. I'm real sensitive to cold water. Some people are not having any problem with it. I think in the late summer it must warm up quite a bit from what it is now. Here are the beach rules. It kind of gets me. I don't know why they care just what you are drinking. Shouldn't that be your business? If you don't want to go out on the beach, they've got several benches like that and some swings. Then this is what they call the inland lake, which has an even bigger beach area. And oh, that's a nice covered pavilion there. And look at all the birds. Wow. Look at all those. I guess some people prefer to hang out at the lake beach, the small lake beach. At the small lake beach, they've got the restroom building, water fountain, and on the other side of that concrete post is a foot shower. And then over here, they've got playground equipment and picnic tables. I bet people like it here on the small lake because the water is a lot warmer. Now this is another even smaller inland lake that does not have a beach. It just has picnic tables, and I see some people fishing over here. And there are quite a few parking lots all around the park, so you don't have to walk far to get to where you want to go. They have this paved biking trail, which is a very nice shortcut between the campground and the beach. I think it's just a little over a mile one way from the campground to the beach if you take this shortcut. This biking trail also goes right along the shore here which is pretty close to the campground. And out here you can see a lighthouse. How about that? It's actually a different route to the beach, which you can see way over there. So here's my campsite, and I like that there's not real tall trees around it, so it doesn't disturb my satellite antenna right up there. I've got a 20, 30, 50 amp electric outlet here, but there is no water hose faucet. There's only certain campsites that have water faucets for fresh water. They're kind of scattered around the campground. It's an interesting RV. Looks like a bus conversion. Here's one of the fresh water faucets, and it's not for a certain campsite. You just pull up along the road here to use it. However, it's one of these where you have to hold it on. As soon as you let go, it stops. So to fill my tank, I would have to hold on to that for about 20 minutes. Well, I sure do have a nice lawn here. It's a very attractive campground. And the fees here is $29 a day, plus $6.50 for a reservation fee. Now this is something I've never seen anywhere. It's a dump station for gray water only. And if you look down in here, you'll see a drain. So to use that, you just pull up right next to it here. And each camping loop has a restroom building like this, which also has showers and the newspaper vending machine. I don't think I've seen that anywhere else either. The dump station is at the entrance to the campground. A couple things also here I've never seen before. They actually provide the dump hoses. That's non-potable water there. And the other unusual thing is they have an air compressor here. Never seen that before. But air is not free. It's going to cost you $2. And they don't have dumpsters by the campsites. They have a couple of them here. They also have a pretty good sized marina here. And these buildings over there is a lodge where you can rent a room if you're not RVing. If you really want to stay here. So this is not your ordinary state park. And they also have, believe it or not, 2 golf courses. Wow. And this is what they call the Big Hill. It's big for this part of the country. And here's the amphitheater. I wonder what kind of programs they put on here. This is a really nice park, well maintained, and I'm really surprised that they do not charge an admission fee to use these facilities. So definitely I would recommend coming here in the summer. Good day, folks.